ഓ നമുക്കൊന്ന് ഗെയിം സ്റ്റാർട്ടാക്കി നോക്കാം. എന്താ അവസ്ഥ എന്നറിയാം. ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു. വീണ്ടും അങ്ങനെ 3ാമത്തെ സീസൺ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 ആയി. നമുക്കെന്തായാലും ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ജസ്റ്റ് കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യൂ ഗൈസ്. നൂറ് ഗെയിം അടിക്കണം. 100 വിൻ, അതാണ് ലക്ഷ്യം. ഒരു ബിൽഡപ്പ് എങ്ങനെ പിടിച്ചിട്ട് ശരിയാവില്ല. ഉള്ള വള്ളി മൊത്തം സ്കോഡ് വിഷയമുള്ള ഡബിൾ ബൂസ്റ്റേഴ്സാണ്. ഒരാൾ സിംഗിൾ ബൂസ്റ്റർ വെയിലുണ്ട്. ക്രിസ്ത്യാനോ വരെ ഡബിൾ ബൂസ്റ്റർ, അതും അൽ നാസറില. ഏതാല്ലേ അതിടില്ല. ക്രിസ്ത്യാനോ ക്രിസ്ത്യാനോ ആണെങ്കിൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
What is it again with your fans? People think they don't have too much time. It is a thrilling career and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud rendition of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Already started here. With the range finder there. The pass lacked authority and caused mild frustration. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Willing to compromise. That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. That's been intercepted. Griezmann undoubtedly looks for the finish.
അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ അടിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിടിക്കുക.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Just on target.
മറ്റവർത്ത കളിയാണ്.
It's not a surprise to see what they considering how much
The booster spinning happening on cartoon.
He's had a go! And he's heaved it away. Good read. That was well played. Well stopped. Griezmann, the player who needs no introduction.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Suarez. Griezmann.
Cafu.
He gets there.
Goal, perfect goal, perfect goal.
They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well,
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard. And that is adding a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The output.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's trying one of his specials.
Snyder.
That's been intercepted.
Snyder is sporting a guilty look after that. Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
See the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Griezmann. Always on to this.
That is a great ball.
Can he finish?
It's a loose ball.
And we have our very first corner.
Goal.
Terrific header.
Everything.
Is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried then.
Has been indicated.
Cafu.
Ball's gone astray.
Referee brings the first half to a close. India head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half empty. It's 1-1.
We reached the halfway point. What a half of football. It's Woodward, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance. It's competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Already back up and running after half-time.
Changes made by neither side, from what we understand.
Gone forward.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Del Piero.
That's a throw.
അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും അടിക്കണം
Yeah, a player of legendary status. Robertson. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
And the keeper beats it away. Let's use this in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Saints to Saints. No mistake. And they get
മിക്സ് ആവുമല്ലോ
And wow, he has given that a right old hit. That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection. Madrid get themselves into the lead. And the shots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were
anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hits one! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That looks a good ball through. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cruyff.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the hit! And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. But after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
India certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lobbed in behind. Mbappe! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hernandez plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe! And that should get the job done. Cafu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
30 minutes gone. And here's Griezmann.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And now the breakaway. Oh, no joy this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kunde. That's been drilled forward.
Pretty robust defending.
Robertson.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be...
Oh, terrible pass. Cafu.
There will be 1
Shin
minute
to
added
shin,
time.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking here to chip it through. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
India with the corner, they're first. Hernandez can get it clear. Oh, what has happened here?
What a letdown.
Can he put it away?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Hernandez. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Beckham. Mbappe. There's the shot. And yes, it's there. 2 up and threatening to pull
The
clear.
attendance for this match was 72.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Robertson herring after the ball here. Oh, that's delightful. Played into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass has been well intercepted. Cruyff! He's got a goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Didier
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Suarez.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Number 14.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Coming on the
Well,
field.
they're looking a whole lot more
Number
urgent now.
21.
They just need to sort out their end product, and
Number
quickly.
20. Owen. Number 22. Schneider. Number 10.
There's a real appetite
Messi.
from them to finally put this game to bed.
Rodri.
But will they?
Substitution.
And Owen! In he goes again. He scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one. Owen! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to...
Minutes has been indicated.
Hi Sean bro. Hi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Short changes him with that pass. Look at the space here. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that will be the final act. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome to
set.
today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Cafu. And it's Griezmann. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they can counter here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up.
It's Drogba! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Quarter of an hour played. And here's Drogba. Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Drogba. DiMarco. In by Dim. Climbs up big!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Costa Curta. DiMarco. Greaves. Hits one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
India really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
India with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. And that's gone loose. He can get that clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's the hit! Goal! England! England take the lead!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Schneider. Forlan. England do have a chance to counter here. Rafinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rafinha! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Well,
for
obviously
our special
things
lottery.
are not good,
Please
Peter.
grab the
It
tickets you were
seems the
given when you
team were
walked in
just a
through the
bit too
gates.
busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Costa Curta. England look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that was very necessary. Van Dijk. DiMarco. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. India still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Griezmann. Beckenbauer. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. That has been knocked clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
It's Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hi Adil bro. Hi.
A right smile there.
India have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's had a hit! Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Rafinha. DiMarco gets a foot in here. DiMarco defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nicely aimed pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Just eases him off the ball. India can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Didier Drogba.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Suarez. Number 22, Schneider. Number 9, Griezmann. Number 14, Vieira. Coming on the
Could
field.
move up a gear here.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
He's tried one!
Number 20,
So close to drawing level.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Rodri. Substitution in
All
progress.
he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the header! Should have equalised.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Owen. No, he's not getting past him there. Cafu.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello attendees.
How would you
This
sum up
is
what
a
we've witnessed, Jim?
children's
Well, the way the
announcement.
manager has stormed down the tunnel
boy in a
lends
yellow
itself to
t-shirt
an
kindly
almighty
make his
telling
way
off
to
for
the
such a
information
timid,
centre.
docile display.
ആ ബ്രോ യെസ് യൂട്യൂബറാണോ? ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ഏതാ പെസ്സാണോ അല്ല ഈ ഫുട്ബോളാണോ?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Aim forwards. David Villa. Cantona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. India are looking to go forward now. Real chance! Adams is there to clear. David Villa. Luis Suarez. Adams can get it clear. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice. Has a goal! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's got two. He's delivered all right. First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good read, needed to be. Tchouameni. And it's Snyder. He's tried one! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shifted upfield. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cafu, he's got away. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
India just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
India ahead
Just a quick
2-0,
announcement.
and
We would
they
like
are
to
looking
inform
good.
you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And we're off again. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. Turnip. And here's Suarez. And the shot! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
India have their second corner now. Big header! And it's come back out to him. He's keen, determined to have his say.
India really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
India have their third corner. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now a sudden chance to counter.
72,306.
Cleared without complication. India have reclaimed it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And that's another throw. India suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 5. David Villa. Coming on the field. Number 4. Bellingham. Number 10. Owen.
Vieira gets it away.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he lines up, he rises! And that would have been game, set and match.
Owen really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Cafu. He has found a way through. He gets big. No mistake. And with that goal comes comfort.
The goal scorer.
Well, there's always a
after
chance of
90
being caught like that
minutes
when you surrender the football.
Number 20, Michael Owen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that
Number
fate.
22,
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
coming on the field is number 7.
Chance! And it's in! Deep, deep into injury time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard. It requires... Got to make this nice and quick.
So that's it. It is all over. India proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won.